Hello everybody, welcome back to PadFootTD Games. My name is Zach, I'm the voice behind the icon, and today we're back in American Truck Sim trying something new. We're going to be doing our grain service business. We're going to be going from our grain depot and bringing it to farms all over. Farms, train yards, anywhere where we're going to be delivering it. Today we actually have animal pellets, so bulk canine food, stuff like that. We're going to be working with our distributor, and we're going to be heading up to Cheyenne, Wyoming. Can't wait until that DLC is available so we can actually head up there properly, but that's okay. Let's just do our pre-trip here, just checking all tires on this side are set. All three cables click, click, click. They're all locked in. Checking that kingpin this morning, looking good. Feeder up. This is our own bulk feed trailer. Very happy to have it. Got a little bit of red tint on it. That is our company desires. That's our color that we've got on there. Checking it. I know the lights work. We checked them this morning before we left the shop, which is right across the street. And looking all good. All four are up. Our steer axles are up. That's good. We are driving a freight shaker today. Getting the microphone all set up. Windows are all the way down. It's going to be a quick one. It's only an hour and 15 up. Of course, we do have a day cab, so these are just little jaunts back and forth from Fort Collins. This will be a handful of times we'll actually be coming back empty. And that's just the nature of this work. This is just some day work. We're getting a late start to the day, leaving at around 9 a.m., but that is the schedule that we were provided for today, so cannot complain. Actually saw a lot of bulk feed leaving the distributor actually up here in Massachusetts. Well, we live in New Hampshire, but when I was driving through Massachusetts for work, we had a bunch of trucks heading out for their first delivery of the day around 10, and then even when I was coming back through at 3, there were still actually some heading out, which was very interesting for a Monday, so I don't feel bad leaving at around 9 here on a Monday morning. Hope you guys are having a good time. We are in Fort Collins, by the way, in Idaho. We're heading up to Cheyenne, Wyoming. Gotta love it. Turned it good. I do love this trailer. It's not the longest bulk feed trailer that we do have. I do love the day cab. I wish the drives were a little bit closer to cab. I wish we weren't as long of a stance, as long as a wheelbase. But overall, I am happy with this little bitty truck. As we head ourselves out to do a good day's work, let's speed it up. Let's make sure we're up to that speed limit. Still on time limit. We want to make sure that they are getting their product at a decent hour. Swing wide, keep ourselves in the right lane. We're going to be actually getting on to the highway up here. Really, it's the only way of moving around the state anyways, but again, it's a nice short trip today. We'll actually probably bring it back empty unless they've got something of their own. Could even be grain that they'd like us to bring back Fort Collins way. The rule that we're kind of going with is if we are going to do a delivery that's not in Fort Collins, that's not bringing it back, we will only do it twice. So what that means is leaving from Fort Collins to our original destination, that is one. If when we go up to Cheyenne, they have us go somewhere a little bit more south, that's 2. Then we have to head back to our distributor to grab another load. With this one in Cheyenne, unless they've got something real good for us to carry, we're actually going to come back empty and figure out where else they're going to need us to go. This series won't go super long. The specific reason for that is there's not a lot of farms or places around here without going further, which we may end up doing. We may end up upgrading this cab and putting a little bit of a sleeper on it. But again, I don't want us driving 6 hours and, you know, calling it one shift and finding a hotel to stay. Not yet, at least. So we'll see how that all goes. Hope you guys are having a good day. I know that I am. We should be there around 10, but if we ever get up to speed, we have a very small engine in here for the amount of weight that we're pulling, but that's okay. But yeah, hope you guys are having a good day. It's Tuesday here. Beautiful Tuesday. Supposed to have some nice weather. Not going to be overly hot. We're still in that cold snap that's coming through, but overall should be a wonderful day. Hi, Ella Mozzarella. Ella's saying hi. Let's see what's new on our docket. So let's see. So in our other forestry video, in our lumber video, we were talking about, excuse me, the expansions on the house. Now in this episode, we'll talk about what I'm doing down at the school right now. Specifically because I'm not teaching right now. We're on spring break this week anyways, but welcome to Wyoming. Awesome. I'm done teaching because we're doing a modular system. Instead of doing one class each semester, we're doing 2. So we have kind of quarters instead of halves for the school year. And by doing that, I don't teach that many classes. So I taught both modules, both halves of the first semester, and I'm only teaching the first of this one. And I'm not even doing a show because our show is going to be filmed and put on YouTube, which means they don't need scenic built or lighting installed. So I am finally doing what I wanted to do from as soon as I got there, and that would be cleaning. Cleaning, 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 organizing, more cleaning. It's a grand old time. This place, just like any other theater that anybody goes into that's been running for a while, has clutter. Now, clutter is something that accumulates for anybody in the industry, and I'm not a fan. I know it's going to happen. I know that I'm going to end up creating clutter eventually because when you first come in, you're like, you know what, we don't need this. But when you're the one who's starting to collect the clutter, you're like, oh, no, we might eventually use this. We might use this. So I get to clean out other people's clutter, but also, more specifically, before this person had come in, sinuses, I'm telling you, oh my God. They were dealing with a lot of clutter left from the person before them. And so we got 2 prior people over 20 years. Could be actually closer to 30. Oop. Do we have somebody broken down up here? Yeah, I can see the triangle. Let's make sure we give them enough room. Nothing worse than trying to work on your car, being under it, and 18-wheeler goes flying by. Well, we're coming up to a light anyway, so squeak ourselves back on over because we are going to have to take this right up here. See, I'm doing a lot of cleaning, organizing until June, pretty much. Going down 2-3 times a week. Right now, I'm a week ahead of schedule, and I want to keep it that way. Because I got a feeling a couple of projects that I put in there are going to take a little bit longer than what I originally anticipated. Let's a nice small trailer and nice small cab, so we can kind of get into some of these tight roads with the traffic. So it's a lot easier for us to move around, which is pretty awesome. Welcome to Cheyenne, everybody. And we can cut in a little bit. There's nobody going to be there. Looking good. Zigzag our way down here, and looks like we're going to be delivering to a train off-site location, which is perfectly fine. It's nice and close, so that is what we're going to be doing today. It's going to be shipped out all over the country. This pelleted pet food. That's an interesting tank. now I'm interested. I want to drive that one. All right, you're going to be putting us in the back, which we've done before. But, of course, we do have a food container right there in the way as well. So, yeah, you just keep yourself in between those boxes so I don't hit you. I know what I want to do to get it in there. And luckily, we do have the shorter trailer. If this does not swing well enough, we will back it in all the way. Not ashamed to do that. I cut that too much, didn't I? Oh, no. All right. Good turn radius on the freight shaker. Very nice. Brakes. All right. Pop out the back view. Turn the wheel all the way to the left. Okay. All the way back to the right now. Nice and slow. Bring it back in there. I can't see out that. Oh, I can see out that window a little bit, mirror a little bit. Not nearly well enough for me to say so, but let's stop the truck real quick. Let's pop outside. I didn't check to see if there was a another trailer in there. Okay, you're actually going to be cutting it close on this side. So let's straighten it out, and there is not. So that leaves it open a lot for us. Sorry. I realize I'm like side talking in the microphone, so sorry if that sounded strenuous at all. Let's climb back in. I want to... pull forward a little bit. All the way to the right. Just keep it away from that coil of cable that's there. And we should be able to start kicking it in now. Gonna just peek really quick on the outside view. Oh yeah, yeah. Right where I wanted it to be, so that's doing good. Am I gonna have enough room to kick it sideways? Ooh, I'm not. Okay, it's a little tight. Coming to a stop. Alright, let's just take a peek. Yeah, come on, pull it forward. Little slip don't count. Come on, pull it forward. These tight spots they want you to get into, I'm telling you. Let's peek out the window again. Okay. Definitely giving ourselves a little bit more room here. Kick it. Just don't want to come in contact with that fence either. Let's pull it up. Let's kick it a little more because we know we're past it now. Turn it all the way to the right. Nope. What am I thinking? All the way to the left. Ugh. Just wish I could look out my mirrors, that's all. That's what's killing me right now. Let's keep backing up. Beauty. Only took, what, 2 adjustments? That's not bad. I'll take that as a win. You guys have seen me do a lot worse, so... Oop. Get out from underneath the truck. What are you doing? What the hell's going on over there? You guys see that? Yeah, this is why I can't wait for Wyoming. All right, looking good, looking parked, engine off. We would have done that before we got out. That's okay. Enter. Excellent. Use 10.2 gallons of fuel. Only going 53 miles. Do you guys got anything for me to bring back? No. Yeah. So again, we're keeping with our company, and this one gets us a little further out, but I think that'd be a good one. Filled with pellet food, we're actually going to be heading to an actual barn, a farm, I should say. So that's actually good. Let's climb ourselves in. At least make sure that we're working for our money. How long is that trip going to be? About 5 hours. So getting there a little bit later. But hey, we started our job a little bit later, so depending on how long it'll take us to get back, we may have to get a hotel for the night, which is okay. But it has to be a hotel, because we cannot sleep in our rig because it is not a sleeper. Let's get ourselves out of here and to the farm. Farms are some of my favorite places to go here in the game because, again, it's just that nice backwoods feel. I also enjoy going to the forests. But that's it for us here in Cheyenne. We're going to head back down through Idaho with our Cascadia. Swing it wide. Kids out there enjoying the skate park. Seems like it's a beautiful day for it. I know out in Montana way, it's cold this morning, so it's probably just as cold here. Get ourselves up to this red light here. Slow, 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 slow. So yeah, that's some of the stuff that I'm doing. I just finished cleaning the booth, which is where we actually control the show from. Redid all the wiring that's in there, and what I mean by that isn't necessarily replacing all the wiring. is figure out where all the wiring goes. Where does all the wiring go? What does it do? Where's it coming from? And getting rid of a lot of stuff, again, that was just sitting there. So that has worked out nicely. Am I past the line? Oh, yeah, just by, a couple feet. I think there's somebody behind me, so we'll just wait. Whoops. But yeah, so, it's one of those things where there's a lot of cleaning. On Monday, yesterday, we finished cleaning the booth and organizing that. I organized the lobby, which really didn't have that much to organize anyways. The coat room needs to still be organized, though. And then I'm going to be working on the stage and the catwalks next, so I'm excited about that. But then, of course, once everything's organized, all the cable has been put into an inventory system and color-coded system, so we can know before you grab the cable how long it is. Makes things so much easier when you're working with students who haven't done this for a long time. So that is the plan there. And then, of course, I've got to clean the scene shop and clean the tool room, organize it to my liking, and finally order all the tools that we seem to be missing. We're missing a lot of tools. Another Freightliner going through. Basic things that we should have that we think may have just walked away. So, again, we're not putting, accusations on anybody, but it does seem like a couple things have walked away before I got here. Ooh, gonna be a hard pull on this one. Come on. Come on. Down to 15. There we go. Push it on through. Whopping, what? Half a mile to the gallon? Yeah, right now it's actually saying we're 5.5, so that's not horrible. Let's face it, it is. Okay, right now with my car, I get roughly... It varies. It really does, actually. Excuse me. On average, I get about 36. On my way down, when I'm using part electricity, I actually am getting, oh God, 50, like my house to the gallon. So I can't complain. It's still going to be around there 6:30. There's no way of us really making up that time. So it's a little frustrating. This is going to be a little bit longer of an episode. I hope you guys are buckled up and ready for it. As all of us are ready for spring. I think we all could be ready for spring. We've had a very long and grueling winter. And before winter even really was upon us, we had loss for us. If you happen to be new to the channel, hi, welcome. We're about to get depressing. We lost one of our horses, one of the herd, relatively unexpectedly in December before we went down to Florida. His name was Atticus, and, well, we're going through Nebraska really quick. Are we delivering to Nebraska? Now I can't even remember. Thought it was Idaho. And he was a beautiful Morgan. He was about 25 years old, and he had leukemia. And due to leukemia, he was putting on gallons and gallons and gallons of water. Ooh, that trailer's dancing back there. A little jerk of the wheel, my bad. So he's putting on a lot of water, a lot of fluid in his body, and even if we drained it, it would have come back, and it would have been just a slow, painful death. So we did have to make the decision that he was to be put down, and I had not witnessed that for horses yet, at least not in person. I'd seen it in videos and on TV. It was humanely, though. It was with the drugs. It wasn't with like a gun or something. And then him be carried off to be buried on the ranch property. And then my ranch owner and her husband going through that as well. It was hard. It was really hard. It was not a great way to start the winter. And then it hasn't let up since. Like bad things like that. We've kept away from that, thankfully. Knock on wood. But again, it does come down to okay, that's how we started. Woo! Sorry, looking over at my clock. That's how we started this, and, you know, that sucks. And you can't really bounce back from something like that. So c'est la vie, as it were. Keeping our head high. We did have those little snidbits of spring just a week ago or so. So, you know, we got a little tease of that nice, warm, refreshing weather and getting on the horses and being with them, which I really enjoyed. Had a lot of fun so far. But it also means that racing season is upon us. It's getting closer, guys. Very, very excited for that. So races were usually coming out on Saturday, but since we are doing the Camping World Truck Series via iRacing, excuse me, it's going to be, I should at least say, going to be adjusted. Racing will actually be showing up on Friday now. And we are also hoping that Planet Coaster will get back into that Monday time slot. But again, we will see. It's hard to keep time slots because then when certain things comes up, so I want to be able to throw it in there, and it doesn't always work to our advantage. We got a lot of new stuff coming to the channel for you guys, including this one. We're bringing grain around the Midwest, western area of the United States. Of course, with Wyoming coming in, I'm excited to see what comes with Texas. That's going to be coming out soon. I'm putting big quotes around soon. It's going to be a while. From CSC. And I'm excited for that because you get a little, pretty much with every state, you get a little bit of what that state is, their product. So we got logging, we've gotten grain, food bulk, you know, ore, not ore. Ore? Maybe ore? No, I've been in the mines before. Now I don't even remember. But the point is, something new comes along. I'm hoping for Texas, we actually get the ability to transport cattle. Because that's something that we'll definitely put on the channel. So, we're going to see. I'm also really excited. Our owner-operators, we're going to tweak it a little bit. We are going to be bringing up the sleep, the having to sleep. So we're going to be bringing that into our gameplay. As well as... Ooh, I'm really that low on fuel? Huh. Oh, we got an exit up here. Hopefully we got fuel coming. Yeah, I keep forgetting this is actually 100% my fault. We have a very small tank on this. We've got the stock fuel tank on this because we're only doing small runs. So, oops. And I did see that truck stop back there a little while ago. So hopefully we'll be able to get ourselves some fuel coming up. If not, we will have to pull over and call and pay for it, and put our tail between our legs. Hold on, let's open up the map really quick. Of course there's one back there. It may be better for us to go to Sterling first, fuel up, and then... Yeah, let's go down to Sterling first, and then we'll head out. Just give him a call. Hey, this is Zach Ashbristol from PadFootTD. How you guys doing? Hi, I got your order of grain that's actually going to be coming in today, but due to a couple of delays that we've had here on the road, it's actually going to be coming in a little bit later. Instead of the 6 p.m. originally forecasted, we're looking more at 8:30. We're really apologetic. That's not what I want to use, but we do apologize for this inconvenience. But it does look like we'll be pulling in around 8:30 p.m. We'll give you updates as we get closer, and thank you for your understanding. Click. Okay, so as you see, I would not handle those situations well. But again, I would rather go down and get fuel. Again, this is on my, this would be showing up as a black mark on my record if I didn't own the company of did not fuel truck. Oops. Oh, boy. I saw that truck stop, too, and I was like, yeah, that'll be fine. The problem is, if we even had gotten down there, we probably would have had... Would we have enough fuel? Oh, I can't remember. Do we actually have something on here for fuel? No, we only have it on here for sleep. It'd be up here. on the display. If they have it. Which they don't. Of course they don't. To tell us how much fuel we had left. So we might have gotten there, but we might not have made it all the way. So it's just better for us to go get fueled up, be a little bit late. We're already showing up late anyways, so if we were going to be showing up at 6 p.m., that's already kind of late into the evening, so I feel like it would have been we would have been unloading it, like, it would have been clear what silo it needed to go into. Or they're already going to be prepared to be coming out late anyway, so what's a little bit later? We'll take a little bit off of their bill, because it is a mistake on our end. Of course, the next gas station is hella far away. Ignore the damage on the truck, though. Little things on some of these off-roads, if you're going a little too quick, it'll bounce it around pretty good. Getting ourselves up here. Beautiful Colorado once again. Dunkin' sign. We have a Dunkin' Donuts downtown now, which is pretty awesome. We have a brand new gas station that was built with a little convenience store and a Dunkin' Donuts within it. It's awesome because it is technically it's on my way to work. It's not even technically. It's on my way to work. So every Friday, usually, as I'm heading down, or whatever is going to be the last day that I have, that I'm going down for the week, I will treat myself to Dunkin' Donuts donut and a milk. I am not a coffee person, never have been. Don't like the taste, the smell, anything. I know people would be mad about that, but tough, to each their own. I don't care if you drink coffee, just not a fan if it's around me. Brakes. We got an itty-bitty engine. Go, 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 go. So by the time we finally get rolling, that place has already gotten a green light and they're already passing me. Gas station's up here on the right. Really, Ella Monterelli. Laying on the bed, making all groaning noises, because, you know, she's worked so hard today. Alright, fuel tank is only on the left side. We only got a singular tank. Okay. I don't see a separate truck entrance, so I'm going to pop in here. Whoops. Come on. Keep it in gear. Get it up. Alright, engine off. Let's hop out. Get out from underneath the truck. And let's put some fuel in. God, how much are we even going to be paying for this one? $2.31 a gallon. And guess what? We are thirsty. That's what I can tell you. So yeah, we only got one singular. Oh, that was a very nice reflection. Again, we have an itty-bitty tank. So we had just under 4 gallons left to go because I think we have a 120 tank. Hop back in. Start her up. Okay, 268, not bad. Now, I'm assuming we've got an exit over here because that's what it's telling me. Yeah? I mean, maybe. I'm going to use it as one, but that's kind of what I got for you on that one. So yeah, still looking like we're going to be there around 8:30. We'll probably be able to make up some of that time, but definitely not all of it. Forward as much as we can to get ourselves out of here, not block traffic as much as possible. Be ready to get back on 76. Do not... Huh. Did that say there was a correctional facility around? Do not stop for hitchhikers? Man, I wish I... Slam on the brakes, throw it in reverse, and go back and check. Alright, get ourselves up here onto the highway. Slow crawl up. Come on, as I say, shift down. And we still... Whoa. What? Hold on. We already got there, so take that away. Thank you. It's like, All right, 6 hours left on this drive. Yeah. Much better. Looking good. Let's get ourselves out here on the highway, and we will also grab ourselves a screenshot really quick before it gets too dark. We'll be right back. All right, we are back, and we're going to continue cruising on down the road. Sorry it's been such a long episode, guys. I know. Try not to keep them this long anyways, but again, I like bringing you guys with me. I like bringing you on wherever we're going, and this was one of the easiest ways to get back with still making a little bit of money. Again, I already broke my first rule, which was supposed to be going back and forth from Fort Collins, but I couldn't help myself. We had an opportunity to go to a farm, and I wanted to go see the cows. So yeah, and the Texas update, I hope that we can pull maybe around cows, livestock. That's one of the really big things that are down there in Texas. But then from that, I would assume, hopefully, we can do something in the fuel industry. Now, there's already fuel that we can move around on the map, which is awesome, but I feel like that's another big thing for Texas. I know very little about Texas and what their exports are, but as we move, I'd love to see more specialized freight as we go through. So I'm really excited to see, moving forward, what they're able to come up with. I've also read somewhere there's mods and stuff for it, but I'd be perfectly okay with people adding in, well, not necessarily people, but the game adding in box trucks, littler trucks, smaller routes, more detailed stuff, kind of like what we're doing now. We're doing day trip stuff, even though we kind of stretched it a little bit on this trip. Stay on the road, dummy. I would love to be able to see that. You know, you don't always have to be traveling across the country. One thing I think would be also neat with this is doing Rocky Mountain doubles. That'd be pretty cool. I think we've done that once when they first came out. Not really my thing, because you really have to stay out on the highway. And I like some of the technical roads. I love the back roads. I love tricky parking spots, as we had just done earlier in this episode. So overall, all a good time. I just like having a variety. There was a little time where I actually stepped away from American Truck Simulator. This is way before I was making videos on it. Because it was very repetitive. Because you had 2 states, and then you had 3, and then you had 4. And I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. But until really Washington and Portland were, not Portland, Oregon, were added, it was the same stuff, so you kind of got boring. It became repetitive. So it's been great change of pace of having grain, and, you know, for doing logging. I love the logging. But again, you just got to be able to keep it fresh. So we're going to be taking a right down here. So we're going to be stuck behind a fuel container of some sort. So he's definitely going to be going at a slower rate of speed. Slow her down. Feeling bad. 8:30 p.m. Come on. Keep it moving. Other things, little things that I'd love to see added. Your truck being able to get dirty. I love the addition where if your truck is damaged, they'll give you a fine. I think that's fantastic. I'd also wouldn't mind something known as a hardcore mode, where it had you do logs, where it's like, okay, you gotta stop. You gotta stop now, you know, you're done for the day, you gotta take your 30, you know, doing a pre-trip, and fines associated with that. I would actually start a new game if we were able to do that kind of hardcore mode. But again, not something we need to worry about right now. Now we just get to sit back, relax, and cruise. You guys got a lot of American Truck Simulator coming your way. I'm just really, really excited to continue to be able to bring this to you. Alright, looks like this turn up here is going to be 50, going through some beautiful fields, beautiful acreage that people got. Looks like there could be a little bit of rain on the way. It looks like a little overcast in our future as we get closer and closer to our destination. Hoping that rain will at least hold off until we can get this grain unloaded. It'll just make us happier. Instead of having to sit out there and work the vacuum pump in the rain. Beautiful fields getting watered right now. Again, in that circular form, because you can use those automated machines to actually water your crops, which becomes a very big handy. It just becomes handy. Very big handy. Jesus. I need to go to bed. This is the last video I'm recording for the day anyways, but jeez. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Got a lot of editing to do. That's actually what I'm doing next, so a lot more content coming your guys' way. Very excited to be able to share it with you. I think the speed limit's going to be dropping up here anyway, so. Is it maybe? No, it's still 65, so we're not even at 65 yet. It looks like we're going slow because people are trying to pass this truck up here because he's definitely going slow. I really don't want to pass double, especially since I know a bus is coming now. And we don't have enough get up and go. Because I have barely enough to do it now. Yeah, I don't have enough get up and go to get past him. This is me, the pedal's down to the floor right now. So we're kind of stuck. And he's carrying flammables, so the last thing I want to do is cause any sort of interaction with him that I'm going to regret. Got about an hour left to go. The farm should be kind of up here, but of course we are getting slowed down to a crawl, so it seems, because I don't have enough oomph to go. Get ourselves settled there, but again, they're going to get their grain, especially during COVID times. Be happy that you're able to get it. And we didn't go up on our prices. Right now, it went up $50 a ton for what we have for the horses. So we paid an extra $150. In case anybody's wondering how much grain horses can go through. That's how much. That's 12, don't get me wrong. It's not like we got 2 and that's how much they're going through. We got 12 in the barn, 2 outside. Actually, let me do that math really quick. Thunder, Little Bud, Bo, Ned, Prince, Peppy, Cloud, Polly, Cheyenne, King, Purple. We have 11. 11 in the barn. With 2 borders outside. Don't slam on your brakes as soon as you see 35. Don't. Dickhead. Please tell me you're going forward so I can do this right turn by myself and get on with my life. Maybe going straight. Nope. Of course he's taking the right. Making sure nobody's coming. Yeah, see this gas station right there, but of course you don't carry diesel. I wouldn't have been able to get in there anyways, but still. I love these avalanche crossings, and I really wish in the future that they would have to be accessed, because I actually, even though they're frustrating, you guys have seen it a lot, I really enjoy the detours when they push you off, because they are random and they make you feel more realistic. Anything can happen and get you delayed. Yeah, see, I can't stay there because it's not a motel. And I don't want to be sleeping in this truck, and I can't lay sideways because it's literally not a bench seat. So, we'll find one. Of course, we do luck out. Luckily, since Ella is a service dog, she gets to stay with me. If you're also new to the channel, like, wait, what? That's Ella. I actually do have an Ella in real life. I am partially deaf, and she is my hearing alert service dog. So that's a good time. I realized I didn't even have my lights on. That guy did. That sun faded real fast. We're pulling in here as soon as the sun has gone down. Beautiful, though. Welcome to... what farms? Cascadia Farms? Cascadian Farm. Organic beef, everybody. Let's go over that cattle catch. That's there. Love it. I also love the bumping around the trailer does on this back road. Keep it nice and slow. Enjoy looking at the cows as we go by. Freight shaker, extra shaky today. I'm delivering up to the barn up here on the left. Man, look at all them cows. Telling you, that is something else that I would do. I would work 100% farm work. And go through here. So that's just my 2 cents, my thoughts. All for you. It looks like you guys already got a brand new Freightliner sitting here, so why did you need me delivering the grain? Alright, we're pulling in at 8:41, so actually a little bit later than we were expecting. Took longer to drive down the drive, but still before 9. Where do you want it? Right there? Alright, we can do that. Up. See, there's a cattle trailer right there. I'm actually going, since you guys are already doing deliveries and stuff, I'm going to pull into your bay. And I'm going to stick my head on out. I can actually see the cable lines between the plastic. That's kind of cool. I know I was not being lined up. This was not the intentions of this. I wanted to get ourselves straightened out here. So now I can back up with ease, because now I can see where you want it. Right in front of that tractor. We can do that. Can't remember if this was a rush delivery or not. Doesn't need to be straight because we're not dropping the trailer. We would just be unloading off into that silo using that arm that's there. All right, excellent. Still went a lot farther than we needed to. But looking good. You guys happen to have anything that I can bring back to Fort Collins with me? Nah, of course you don't. Well, we're gonna be looking for a hotel. Let's look on the map. Of course, I won't bore you guys with that. But of course, yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to go back up to Sterling, anyways. Where's the Fort Collins up here? Yeah, you want us going up? Yeah, looks like it's gonna be a long night for us, but that's not something you guys got to worry about. That's what I got to worry about. Let's pop on back out here. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. If you enjoy what you saw, we do try to get videos out here on the channel for you guys every single day. And again, sorry that this one was a long one, but I hope you guys still enjoyed it. Thank you guys for helping us get past 530 subscribers. Really do appreciate it. Puts a big smile on our face every single day. But with that, I thank you guys so much for coming out to this one, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.